Obviously, any flaming drink we're going to condense into a little shooter, okay? Because of the fire hazard. I don't care if you watched Coyote Ugly or any of those shows that they're pouring 151 on the bar and they're lighting it on fire and the bartenders are dancing in it. Oh man, the manager would shut you down. The fire marshal would shut them down. Or if you have this big cocktail glass like this, go on YouTube. You'll see a lot of incidences where the customers are trying to drink it, going, yeah! And they pour it, and they jump or something, the fire's all over them, yeah. Then you take your soda gun, you're trying to hose them off, or you take a towel, whack, because again, they're on fire. So it's kind of a drag. So we always reduce it to a little minimum fire hazard. After we're done with some of these drinks, I'll have you go ahead and do this flaming one, because it's kind of fun. If it is a shooter, this is where I got that whole idea to suggest little shooters. So again, I just grabbed my shot glass. I'll just grab one from back here. Put that up there. It's shaken, so we do the exact same method. We go ahead and put that up there. A ½ ounce of brown Kuna cocoa, ½ ounce of cream of banana, 1 and 2, and a ½ ounce of cream. We just match whatever we're pouring. ½ ounce, ½ ounce, ½ ounce, 1 and 2. Give it a quick little shake. Strain it on out. And then we top it with 151. Take our spoon, we pour a little on top, a little bit in our spoon. Then we go ahead and torch it, light it on fire, and light the rest of it. Then be very careful as you hand it to them because it's still on fire. Let's do one for real. If they're going to be nervous and you're going to be scared and you do it for real out there, you're going to dump it. So let's get the nervousness out of here. Let's just go ahead and do it for real. We're just going to pretend like that's my Gorilla Tit on there. First thing you do is, again, you pour a little bit of that on top, then you go ahead and pour a little bit in your spoon. I'm just going to steal some here. Then we go ahead and warm it up from below. Just keep heating it, bring the flame to the side until it ignites. As you can see on there, it's a little blue flame. Half the time, sometimes with the light so bright, I have to go ahead and put my hand through there to make sure. Then I go ahead and gently set it there to warm the top of it, kind of warm the other 151 on top. Then I roll my spoon, and as you can see, it's still on fire. Then this, if it's still on fire, it'll burn it all off, so you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes it'll drip on the bar. I've seen customers get nervous or it'll fall all over. Just take your wet towel or let it burn out, or take your wet towel and damp it out. But it will burn. Now notice, it doesn't look all that big. Let me turn off the lights for a second. I'll show you how big it really is. Now look at the size of that sucker. Okay, can you imagine putting your lips up to that? It burns the hell out of you. So again, I actually try and convince a lot of my customers, if it's a flame drink, not to actually flame it, because it's just for looks. It's actually burning off all the alcohol, so it's actually weakening the drink. But if I can go ahead and suggest, oh, you're macho? Hey, why don't you drink this? It's liquid fire. And then they go, yeah, I can do that. Because if they go ahead and try and do this, it's a drag. Then you just go ahead and take your other shot glass and put it over like a little candle snuffer, and out it goes, nice and easy. Okay? If you try and blow it, it's going to go over. And now, feel how hot the top of that is. So I always suggest hold it from the bottom. Feel the top of that. Okay? And the customer always grabs it from the top, and they just, especially if it's on fire, it goes right on their customer. You remember this too? Okay? Or they press it to their lips. Oh my God! Again, they go, whoa! It's all over your customer, all over their friends, everybody's screaming, they're all on fire, etc. So again, I always caution them, I go, please don't do that. Hold it from the bottom, keep testing it until it's warm enough that you can handle it, and snuff it out with this shot glass. Okay? So, I'd like you all to come back here and go ahead and torch it, just to get the feel.
So is it just standard, anything